Welcome to EthanLive.
We got
Today
lots of music
is
going.
there's a slight delay, so I wanted to put the comment in there as the first comment under the live, but you got to wait like that 5-10 seconds or something like that. Anyway, it's Friday, May the 8th. We're both at our luxurious Prospect Studios.
Luxurious. I like that.
Prospect Studios.
All in the eye of the beholder, huh?
I didn't put give anyone a heads up that we were going live just because we're just going to touch on a few random things today. But today is Child Care Provider Day. It is Fantastic Friday. National Animal Disaster Preparedness Day. Okay. National Give Someone a Cupcake Day.
Oh, if I had one, I'd give you one too.
National Military Spouse Appreciation Day.
That's a good one too.
It is also National Have a Coke Day.
Oh. It's also get packed, get ready to leave on the cruise.
It is. I don't see that on my list anywhere.
I don't know why you forgot that one.
And it's World Donkey Day.
Oh, okay. All righty.
So, if anybody has any questions, pop your question down there. If you want to join us, I put the link out there. Feel free to join us. Like I said, we didn't give a heads up, but we just thought we'd do a little live and talk about a few things. And then you can always hear this afternoon. Then it'll be available on all the podcasts, all your podcast networks.
Oh, listen to that. We're on networks. Yes. That sounds pretty sophisticated.
We are on networks. So, first thing, we'll just give a little update on, we did some update on some court cases yesterday.
Yeah.
So next week, we've got everybody probably up to date on what's going on currently, but next week on May the 12th in McCracken County, we got David Howery.
Yeah.
For what is they say is a pretrial conference.
It's a pretrial again.
And also the same day, Jimmy Reynolds and Tammy Richmond are that day, and those two cases are together. Right. They are the ones that had. They leave the dog in the car,
and then they let it. I think they're the ones that was out on the sidewalk too. I have to look. Yeah, they left the dog and then they let it out and it was seizing on the sidewalk. Yeah.
So that is May the 12th. May the 15th is Fayette County. Lauren Royce.
Right.
And that is a status.
Yeah, so you have to see what happens with Fayette County and a status.
Yeah, so the other thing that we've found out is that, people use different terminology for different things.
Yeah.
And so we go to a lot of pretrial conferences, but in reality, it seems like a pretrial conference is really the last thing before the trial itself.
One would think.
Although people just keep continually calling things pretrial conferences because I feel like, and if you're an attorney, feel free to chime in. I feel like the pretrial is really is just between the lawyers and the defendant trying to work something out right before the trial. But they call so many of these things pre-trials.
Right.
And we go to a lot of them. Yes. But there's, in Fayette County, as an example, they stick to the true term of pre-trial. And if you call and say, hey, this is a pre-trial, what time is it? They'll tell you can't go.
No, it's closed. It's closed. Which, like you said, would make much more sense if you followed the definition of pre-trial. Yeah. But some of these, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if they run out of what else to call them. Because it just gets moved and moved and moved and moved and moved. So they just keep saying, okay, it's another pretrial. We'll have another pretrial next month. We'll have another pretrial next month.
You think they would just call almost all of them like a status or something?
I don't know.
Just tell us what's happened.
Say it's continued.
But we're also struggling with getting Zoom links.
Yes,
we tried to get Zoom links for McCracken yesterday and got nowhere.
Called again this morning.
You called again this morning. No return phone call. No one knows anything about Zoom links. And so that prompted us to go to a friend of ours in Jefferson County yesterday and ask about Zoom links. Someone who, you would probably know in Jefferson County anyway.
Yeah, they would know.
And he, again, like a lot of things we bring up, said, "Oh, that's very interesting."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
we seem to get that a lot. I think we're very unique in that we're traveling between so many counties. So.
Yeah, and he seemed to have the same thought. If you can go to the county and go in the courtroom, and they have a Zoom link available, he did not understand why they just wouldn't provide it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we've always been told, now Jefferson County does a really good job. All their Zoom links are right there on their website.
Kudos for something for Jefferson County, you know. But yeah, theirs are very easily readily accessible.
For most of the other ones, you have to call not just the county clerk, but you have to call the office of the judge.
Right.
And the judge has to approve it.
Yes. It was interesting yesterday when we were talking to the friend in Jefferson County who said, maybe it's just some of the judges don't want their conversations overheard.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is, now that, yeah. We've been in a couple of situations where there are conversations.
I can see where they wouldn't, but like you said, that's not our fault. That's not the public's fault.
Exactly.
That's on them for their conversations not being in the right space.
Yes.
So that prompted me to say, who knows something about this?
Yeah.
It's one of those things that we've run across, and we've had 2 or 3 of them that seem like there would be a general overall rule for Kentucky. The one that always didn't make sense to me is cell phones. Just have a general overall cell phone rule that says you have to have your phone turned off, or you can't have it at all. Exactly. One of the two. But you go into each one, and they'll also tell you it's the judge's discretion.
Yes, we hear that.
So that doesn't make a lot of sense. But then when you factor in the Zoom thing, was even a much bigger thing to me. Is if you can go to the courthouse and you can walk into the courtroom and sit down.
Right.
You have a right to do that. And they have Zoom links available for the public.
Yes.
And some counties allow it. I just think there should be a blanket policy for the whole state. Either you can log in by Zoom as a general, resident in the state, in the area, or you can't. Like in other words, you could restrict Zoom to defendants and attorneys. Or is it open?
Yes.
But it seems like there should be a blanket policy that's for everybody. It shouldn't be different for each county.
Right.
And each county says, well, it's up to the judge.
So, of course, leave it to you, Jeff. You're going to find an answer.
So I called Frankfurt to find out. I just wanted to get an answer.
There's no Zoom link office.
No one is in charge of that. No one really knew what I was talking about because they kept wanting to say, you have to call the county that you're trying to Zoom into. Right. And I explained to them, it's multiple counties.
Yes, that's our issue.
Yeah, our issue is
we get that just one.
I would venture to say over the last 2 years, no one has been in more different county courtrooms.
I would
probably than us in the last 2 years. I would be very shocked if that was the case.
I would be too.
And so we see a lot of different things, and it just doesn't make any sense. I would think there'd be a general. So I called Frankfurt and the Court of Justice, and it took me a while to get the person to understand. I may not have been explaining it the best,
I don't think
but we were trying to get. It took her a while to figure out exactly what I was asking.
Yeah.
And eventually she said, "There's I'm not sure who can help you. I'll put you through to the Supreme Court of Kentucky."
Yeah, there you go. We just go right to the top.
Okay, let's go to the Supreme Court. So I called the Supreme Court of Kentucky, and it took me about the same amount of time to explain to the nice person that answered the phone there what I was wanting. And that person said, I don't understand how I can help you. And I said, I'm just wondering, could there have been a directive that was sent down by the Supreme Court to all the courts?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Or has anyone thought of this before? And she said, I'll put you to the Chief Justice Assistant.
There you go.
And I was telling you earlier, as the phone was ringing, I thought to myself, like, this is stupid. Like, number one, I don't think our issue is stupid.
Right. No.
Them having no one having
No
an
one
answer
knowing.
and
Right.
transferring me to the Supreme Court Chief Justice
Yeah.
assistant
Right.
seemed like a waste of some people's time.
Yeah.
There just seems to be, but I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be an overall rule, and
Yeah.
if there's not a blanket rule for every court,
then
maybe that needs to go through legislation.
Right. Right. Do you think the Zoom?
Get off of those steps.
Not me. He wasn't talking to me.
We've got a critter on the loose.
Do you know what I was just thinking? So did Zoom links only come about because of COVID?
I think they became most popular.
Okay.
I think they were probably very seldom used.
Oh, okay.
Only in like worst case scenarios, if an attorney or a
okay.
And well, let's think back. Maybe all right. So for those like inmates, they do a lot of inmates by Zoom.
Yes.
Did they always do it by Zoom, or did they bring them in?
Yeah. I wonder when they started using Zoom because we've had inmates obviously that are in another county.
Mm-hmm.
And have to appear in another county.
Yeah. And some of them are in one county that doesn't offer Zoom, and they got to transfer them to another one.
We had that happen, didn't
where they got to get on Zoom for the court that they needed to be
because that county didn't have, didn't do Zoom.
So,
Huh. Well, somebody had to come up with the whole plan. It looks like when COVID hit, and they decided they were going to use Zoom, obviously, more often out of necessity. So they just threw it out there and said, use it if you want, don't use it. I mean, they would have had to use it.
What I don't understand is you of course want everyone to be muted until they're called upon. But the host can do all that.
Yeah.
They can mute and unmute people.
Oh, yeah. I've been unmuted to ask why I'm there.
Yeah. And, I've heard one or two people bring up, could it be a privacy thing for defendants or witnesses? And again, if I was sitting in the courtroom, I would see all that stuff.
Yes.
So it's a public thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to get to the bottom of it. And if they say to me, if the highest answer I get is it is strictly up to the judge in that courtroom, maybe it needs to be maybe it's time for a rehaul on that. Somebody to rethink this. Let's redo.
Yeah.
And speaking of how Zoom became the most popular because of the pandemic,
right?
We now have the hantavirus that's popped up. It's popped up, and it appears that it. So as I was reading this morning, they believe, and this is very early on, that it started by a couple that went bird watching in an area dump.
Okay, because it has to be droppings, am I correct?
I think so. And I think they were in
mice droppings?
Or rat droppings, yeah. And I think they were bird watching in a landfill.
Oh, okay.
It's the story is.
Okay. And I didn't hear that.
And those two people have now passed away.
Oh.
Those are two of the, I think, three people that have passed away.
This obviously has to be taken seriously.
So yes, so they and so that particular cruise ship, which was a 35-dayer, they're going to allow that cruise ship, from what I read, to dock in the Cayman Islands. Now the United States has decided they're going to send a helicopter or somebody to come pick up all 13
of the
Americans and bring them back and quarantine them.
Which sounds like a good idea.
So, but the other thing that I saw, the quote from the person I saw, one of the physicians they had on there was, this wasn't going to spread as widely as COVID because of, that's the good news.
Yes.
The bad news, it doesn't spread widely because of two reasons. One, you're so bad off you're in bed, or you're dead.
Oh. Okay.
And there's less chance for people to get out and spread it.
But it's more deadly. Oh, goodness. Yeah, because it has to be, didn't they say it's usually droppings, and then it has to travel in body fluid.
In this, and I believe what they were saying was they hadn't seen it transferred from person to person before until now.
And that was that.
So it started with these. Couple. It's got to start with these. If you remember, what was the? There was an actor's wife that was out in Arizona that died from hantavirus? Was it the two people they found dead in the home at the same time?
Hackman.
Yes, his wife died from hantavirus.
Yes.
And it's kind of It's kind of not popular, but you see it.
About them until you said that.
You see it out in the Southwest because I think prairie dogs are carriers.
Oh. And that's what she died from.
That's what she died from.
Oh, wow.
And then they think that he wandered around the house for several days with her dead, maybe not even knowing that she was dead or whatever.
Yeah,
anyway,
because of his mental state.
So hopefully they contain this whole
because unfortunately, like we said, cruise ships become mini cities.
Mm-hmm.
Because for example, the one I'm getting ready to get on, there'll be 8,000 to 9,000 people on board. But when you're on one for 35 days, they said that is a floating petri dish.
Yeah, that is not.
If there is something and they're not following, enough health precautions, there's going to, Well, I'm glad they're going to go pick up the ones that are in the United States. But you said the isolation is longer on this one, too.
I didn't. This was something I read yesterday. They were saying the isolation can be anywhere from, and maybe it depends on what testing comes up or how bad your symptoms are, or whatever. That could be anywhere from 1 to 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Well, not good news.
No, not good news.
Anywhere around the world. Because I'm sure that ship had people from most countries.
Yeah, involved. I think there were.
How many countries?
I think there was 150 people on there at the beginning. I think there were quite a few people from Switzerland. I don't know. Hopefully they keep that under control. I don't want to have to.
No.
I don't have to go back to 2020 again.
Oh heavens.
One of the other things you want to bring up, we've brought this up a couple of times. I thought I had a picture, but I may have popped it off of here. The car show.
Yeah.
McDonaldland Car Show is June the 27th out in McDonaldland off of, what's the name of our road out there in Fairdale?
Oh, goodness. What is that road?
But it is June 27th from, I think it begins around, they'll start allowing cars in around 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Right.
I think the car show starts around 10, goes to
about 4.
And
they will greet you at the gates and get a donation out of it.
Yep. To all the proceeds, there'll be some silent auction items. There'll be some really cool cars there, several vendors. All the proceeds go to Ethan Almighty's Blessings. So make sure if you've got a cool car or you want to look at some cool cars or you want to come say hello to Ethan. June 27th. And let me see if I've got.
There'll be silent auction items. You said that, didn't you?
Yes, there'll be some silent auction. I wanted to get what Ethan, I think, is between 11 and 2. Yeah, we'll be out there. There'll be some cool shirts to get.
But just because of the temperatures, you almost have to have a time frame for Ethan. So I know some people said they missed him last year, so be sure you pay attention to the time.
Pay attention to the time. This tomorrow, Saturday, we are having a Kendra Scott fundraiser at the Oxmoor Mall. You can go to the Oxmoor Mall, Kendra Scott, mention Ethan, and 20% of what they sell there will come to Ethan Almighty's Blessings. There's also a code that you can enter online. You can find that on Ethan's Facebook page. I'll post it again today as I remind people to come out tomorrow because the best time to buy for Mother's Day, last minute.
Oh, sure.
Always the last minute. Come out on Saturday, get your Mother's Day gift for Sunday.
Why not?
That'll be a good time. July 18th is the Ethan birthday celebration with the wine release. Put this picture of this cool wine bottle up there.
I know, that's terrific looking. It really is good. And they're working still, you said? Tim is still working on the exact wine.
The exact. If we're going to do an Ethan blend, it's got to be blended just right for the Ethan taste.
There you go. Did you ask Ethan what he preferred?
He prefers a sweet wine.
Does he? Okay. So he'll be good with that. He's resting now.
Yes, so both of them are here. One of them just used the bathroom on her little pad out there.
She did.
She might have missed one little spot, but she went out there. That's what she went out there to use it for.
Well,
good for you,
girl.
little Sage.
Sage
Also, by the end of this weekend, I've been working on trying to get the best way for people to vote, and I'm struggling with trying to on Facebook to get the best way for people to vote for different. The different awards, trying to get that figured out. Like, again, I tried to get go through Facebook to get the charity certification so we could raise money and put the little bar there so people knew what we were raising. And I've never heard back from them. It's been frustrating. It's been well over a month now, and just never heard anything back from them. Here are just some more pictures of this wine. Yeah. So we'll also have that night. We'll do the wine. We'll do the wine release. We'll do the awards. We'll have a big Ethan celebration. Yes. So that will be fun.
It will. It's going to be a good day. Good day to celebrate his birthday.
Also, interesting little tidbit was, I think it was this morning or last night, the government released some more UFO files. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but I bet you have.
You haven't seen the UFO files and some pictures, and I guess our president said they were going to release the files and just let the public make their own sort of decisions.
Okay.
There was a picture there from Roswell from 1947. Oh my which you would think that was. I mean, you look at it and you think that's a body bag.
That's what I thought when I first looked.
But who knows? But they've released some more UFO files for people to ponder over.
She went to chew on that cord.
To make some decisions on.
You can't chew on that cord.
They've released some other. This was a picture from. This one is interesting. It was taken from the Apollo 17 mission on the moon. The picture was taken from the moon. Okay. I guess they saw these strange lights that they couldn't explain, so they'd taken that picture from the moon, and then they have some other random things that.
So we get into that. Do we believe there's life on Earth?
It's still interesting that with the technology of today, we can't get a real clear picture.
Well, that's true.
Just about anything.
Those are little. Those look like something I would have taken. Because I'm like the worst photographer, so that looks like something they sent me to do, and that's what I came back with. So
go out there, take a picture of that plane out there, and let's see what it looks like.
Goodness gracious! Okay, you would think with all the pictures they sent back of our world were amazing.
Yeah.
Other than we weren't as bright as we were.
No.
Which I found
shocking.
Yeah, I thought that was very.
Well, quite literally, we're not as bright.
Take that both ways, but yeah. Huh. Well, I'm sure you will keep us informed and you will follow up.
Yeah, when I get the.
Would you travel to space if you were given the chance?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought you probably would.
Put me on there.
You would go.
Yeah.
You and William Shatner could go over together.
We'll go together.
And you all could give the commentary that would be the commentary the best ever. So.
We were talking about that the other day when we had William Shatner on one of those shows.
Yeah.
And he was going on like he's an expert.
Yes.
And I said to you, does he realize that he was on a show that wasn't real?
I don't think so. I think his little, how long were they up? Less than 2 minutes when they did the other one, but he spoke just as if he'd been to all those worlds. That those were, yes.
I mean, he does realize that was all fake.
Captain Kirk was
just a TV show.
Fictitious character. I don't think he realizes that. I think he thinks that was another part of William Shatner for sure.
One other fun little thing was we made an announcement of Finley Rose Slater. This is going to be in the Ethan Almighty movie. She was a young lady on Days of Our Lives.
So
she will be in the movie.
One adding to the cast.
Another one.
So we don't know exactly what she's playing yet.
There was, they had.
Say something? Oh, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
So again, that's going to remind people that this is a not a documentary, that this is not all based on true facts.
It's a dramatization. She
There
is
you
stepping
go.
into the role of Lily, a creative, empathetic, and quietly brave young girl who becomes the emotional heart of the movie. It's the main character, Ethan's closest friend.
Oh, okay.
Ethan's closest friend, Lily, helps lead the charge to support his recovery and spread the word about animal welfare. She ends up bringing the whole community together. Good for Lily.
So she's going to be Ethan's best friend. So all of us that tried to audition, obviously, didn't make it or get the part, but she's a very pretty little girl. So
yeah, so she was on Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. So for those people that watch Days of Our Lives, they'll recognize her. Well, that'll be exciting. And it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be starting filming soon.
Start next week. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jeff. Do you have a day next week? Well, you probably can't. You're not even supposed to maybe say.
Start next week, and they're coming up with the filming schedule.
Yeah.
That they, I'm sure, probably won't release to the public because they just don't need a lot of.
Right.
Quite honestly,
people running across.
Well, quite honestly, you're working on a budget, and you don't want to have to either redo takes that you shouldn't have to, or added security, or little things like that that would pump it up there. I'm sure there will be some times to meet some of the folks that are in the movie, but probably not the best time to do that would be to go to the set film.
Well, we'll just have to have lots of lives where you just share whatever.
I'll try to get what I can get, what they'll allow me to get.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll even take some video that I might be allowed to release after. Maybe even after the movie's done or before the movie's done, but as a tease, kind of. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. I know you'll get as much to us as you can. So
we will find out. Also, did you see this? Lastly, the story of capturing the video for they put some cameras down the New York sewers.
No.
And saw a little alligator walking around down there. So the mess of. Oh. I mean, I don't think this is AI. This is on.
Yeah,
what am I looking on? The New York Post here?
Oh, well, I would think that they've checked their. Hopefully, they've checked their sources.
They found these alligators.
Alligators down in the subway.
Yeah, and no, in the sewers.
Sewers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just trying to read what if they. 5-foot alligator residing in a sludge-filled pipe in New York.
Just hanging out in the sewer. Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like.
No, it does not.
It sounds like a fun thing.
Okay, that sounds like something in the movie.
So now they know they're down there. Or
what are they going to do?
You think they just let them go, or they say, "Okay, we
get a gator catcher?
We got a gator wrangler.
Yeah, there.
Get him out there.
Or do they let him live his life happily in the New York sewers? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there's another one we'll have to follow up on if you want to find out.
Follow up with the gators.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, hopefully, we'll see how court goes next week. Filming will start next week. Hopefully, you have a wonderful time on your virus-free cruise.
Thank you. Virus-free.
Safe travels, good weather. Yeah. Everything goes well.
Yeah. It's always kind of bittersweet. I always feel like it's odd now when I come back home and there's nobody at home, obviously, but it's good. I'm obviously going to spend good time with friends, so it'll be fun. My guests are walking around. One in particular. Yeah. Ethan is resting now for anybody that he's played.
Sage is wandering.
Sage is still going and going strongly. So, yeah.
She runs circles around him.
Yeah. He played for a long time, though, and he enjoyed barking at the people on the creek. So he's had a good day.
He has had a good day.
Yeah. So they're always welcome at the studio in Prospect.
He is sleeping.
Yeah.
Sage looks like she's trying to get into.
Trying to get your camera to go the right way. Oh! She's going to get it.
She's wandering around. Yeah, anyway, thanks, everybody. We'll update if something pops up. We'll update everybody on court stuff. And thanks for tuning in and safe travels.
All right,
talk to everybody soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.